Dude, that was like the most cinematic I've ever seen.
As the morning sun washed over Brown County State Park, we prepared to embark on day 2 of our journey to the west. Not this journey to the west, but our journey to the west.
Okay, so we just...
Dude.
Okay. Dude, that's so pretty. Alright, so it's almost 7 o'clock. We just finished our first night at Brown County State Park. Last night was an absolute mess.
That was terrible.
We didn't get actually in bed. We didn't even really eat dinner. We didn't get in the tent and in the camper shell till like 11 or 12:30. But that's okay because we're gonna go. We got such a late start. Today we're gonna not get a late start and do better. So we drove to the sunset over here, and now we have to clean up. We have to clean up the inside of the camper shell. This is where I slept last night. This was not here. We just shoved everything in there, so we've got to reorganize that. But we just wanted to do it by this gorgeous view.
Unfortunately, we didn't leave on time as we spent half an hour cleaning up an AC issue.
All right. Well, we got like half an hour late start, which is so much better than the 4.5 hour late start from yesterday. We're headed currently for Indianapolis. Gonna pick up some, what are we getting? We got a few things we need to get from Walmart, some gas and some ice.
And some food.
Yes. I don't think we'll stop in Indianapolis. I don't think we have time. We'll definitely look at it. Have to take a good country look at Indianapolis.
And take a good country look we did. However, Indianapolis turned out to be smaller than we imagined. Now, before I show you the footage of Indiana, I will preface it by explaining why there isn't more footage of cities. See, this is what most of my footage looks like thanks to the wonderful cinematography skills of Caleb in the passenger seat. Wasn't that lovely? Now comes the meat and potatoes of this leg of the journey, Chicago.
Alright, about to hit Chicago.
Yes, we are. Listen to some Kansas on the way. Never been to Chicago. We just saw Chicago's MARTA, CTA.
You know, we should have been listening to Chicago.
Why would turn on Chicago? I love Chicago.
Eventually, we made it to the shores of Lake Michigan and stopped for lunch. Shalom from Chicago.
It's the only greeting I can think of that started with a sh. Or salutations from Superior, the lake.
That works
There
too.
we go. Wow. Isn't that crazy, dude? I mean, it looks like a freaking ocean. Let's go touch the water. I wonder what temperature it is. All right.
Not really.
Do you think it's gonna be cold or warm?
I think it's gonna be cold.
Think it's gonna be cold?
I think it's gonna be cold.
All right.
Tell me. What's it like, my dude?
It's actually kind of warm. I didn't want to get my shoes wet. I'd go swim in it. Not right now, though.
So warm then.
Like 70 degrees,
Really?
80 degrees. You gotta touch it. Okay.
It is cold.
It's chillier
It's
than I
definitely
thought.
cold. It's pretty cold.
Oh. Dude, I about ate it. Okay, now we gotta get off the freaking mud and grab out my shoes. Ew.
Oh, that was probably a bad idea.
That was a terrible
That was
idea.
a very bad
Oh
idea.
my.
I'm consistently getting more in my shoes here. It just splashed me good.
A lot of people are scared of geese, but there's a really simple way to not be scared of geese. Just realize that they're about a 15th of your body weight, and their head is just right at foot kicking height. So if they come at you, just kick them in the head, and they won't come after you for much longer. I hate geese.
really were blown away by the shores of Lake Michigan. I had seen a Great Lake before, but seeing Chicago and the shoreline truly made it feel like a coastal city. Now, Chicago is known for some culinary delights, so for lunch we decided to pursue one. We wanted to eat an authentic Chicago-style hot dog.
Did you get a drink too?
No.
Now, I just want to preface this by saying I've had Chicago-style hot dogs. I have never had Chicago-style hot dogs from Chicago. Now, is this vendor a reputable source of authentic Chicago-style hot dogs? I have absolutely no idea. This could be the equivalent of a Six Flags cafe. I don't know. It's right outside the aquarium, so that is more than likely the case. Will they be good? I don't know. What I'm saying is my opinion on these hot dogs may or may not be indicative of my opinion of Chicago-style hot dogs from an authentic vendor in Chicago. That's my long, potentially unnecessary disclaimer. I said that I had a Chicago-style dog before. That was at Sonic. So, in comparison, this one was delicious. So I don't know if it's a good one or not, but it was great. That's all I'll say. At least in comparison to Sonic. The wind did that.
Yeah.
It was the wind compensating for the wind. Did you see that? No, you did not. I got it. No. I would have gotten it.
We had truly fallen in love with what little we saw of the city, but all good things must come to an end as it was time to hit the road for our next destination. But before we did that, I had a stroke of marketing genius.
Dude, we can't afford a sticker. This is as good as we got. Honestly, I haven't found enough good things to say about Chicago yet.
Well, honestly, I think their sound is really timeless. Their use of their horns is honest.
And with that clever dad joke, we were on our way. Bound for a few miles outside of the Twin Cities, we were in excellent spirits. It's funny how something can make your good mood completely 180 though. Like in this case, it was a missed toll on a toll road that made my blood boil.
I just wanted to. I felt that we should stop and talk, just for a second about toll roads.
Oh Lord. Alright, here's what I'll say about it. I love the concept of a privately owned road. However, whenever a government owns a toll road, not only does the road suck, but then you also have to pay the tolls. And if you miss a freaking toll, like we did, because it was very confusing, didn't know you needed an Illinois I-Pass, it made it seem like the toll was optional.
Not only that, but Google was like, hey, go this way.
It was like, just keep going. You have to spend half an hour trying to argue with their system to allow you to pay this $1.50 freaking toll. When we tried to pay it at the next toll, we're like, yo, we just missed the last toll. Nah, you gotta take care of that online, you idiot. You freaking idiot. You moron. You're not gonna pay our toll road $1.50. You know what we can do with that? Absolutely nothing. But we're the government, so we're just gonna waste your time and money. And I'm a firm believer that everything the government touches turns to garbage. And I think that was a prime example of that. Waste of time and waste of money. Because the roads suck. I don't know what that $1.50 went to. Maybe bought them lunch. Maybe they got something off the dollar menu. And half a cigarette.
There it is.
Take the next left.
There it is.
We finally made it, this time before dark.
We're finally here in Wisconsin. I'm gonna go ahead and check in. Oh, I say Wisconsin. We're basically at Minneapolis, St. Paul. There we go. We're here. Well, until 3, but we're leaving at like 6 a.m. So we're like 15 minutes out from the Twin Cities, I think. Here's our campsite. We just got here. Look at that. We got a table and everything. There's actually there's a fire pit. Oh yeah. And we actually got here. Well, it's still daylight, so we can actually camp a little bit. So we're gonna go ride around and see the park, and then we're gonna get back and cook some dinner. Night and day from last night. We were talking about it in the car. Last night was wet. Or it was raining. It was hot. It was humid. It was night. Right now, it's cool. It's not humid. It's daytime. So it's dry. It's not raining.
Is this an act? Wait,
The lake's like dried up.
is it?
Maybe there was never a lake. Did you say there
Maybe
was a
it's-
lake? Or a boat ramp?
Boat ramp. Maybe
Oh,
it's
there's a river.
airboats.
Oh, there's a river. There's a house up there. It's like a fort. How's that? This is where we've been keeping our bread. It's a little bit flat. But overall, I think it's okay.
We had time to grill out and sit by the fire. Camping out here in Wisconsin was hot, but that was still better than our nightmare from yesterday. And with that, leg 2 of our journey was complete. I hope you found this video entertaining enough to give it a like, and comment below where the best place is to get hot dogs. Subscribe to see the rest of our journey and more videos to come. See you next time.
So Jacob, what do you have to say about these bike lanes?
That is one of the dopest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's a swagified net rift opinion. What did I say?
Cut it.